Raheen, yes, you are the first one here, and we are about to begin the Xenoblade Chronicles X stream. Okay, so, hello everyone, I am SpudsSDA, and welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles X. The last stream, we did one more Affinity mission. We completed one more fairly short Affinity mission. And then we started chapter 4, where we went to Noctilum, and we found out that the Prones are working for another alien race, the Ganglion, which were actually one of the alien races that destroyed Earth. We also met Lao. While going there, who is the best character in this entire game. And we met up with another Xenoform named El, or El Saruf, and he joined us as well. So, in this episode, we are going to be, a lot has changed after last time, around NLA, and now that we've explored a new continent, or that we discovered a new continent, we have more to explore there as well. So, we aren't going to be making much story progress this episode. We're just going to be exploring much of Noctilum and then doing a few side quests back in NLA. But first, you have some information. Apparently there's still a scale record. Okay, so before we do anything, I would like to stop at the arms manufacturers and level up. Also, L is right here, and he is a recruitable party member. I'm going to be going over his playstyle. I don't know what Elma is doing there. She was running against a wall, but whatever. I'm going to be showing off L's playstyle a little bit later, but for now, I would like to head over to my arms manufacturers and upgrade some of them. Whenever they want to. Okay, there. We have unlocked a new arms manufacturer called Meredith & Co., which is an innovative, as it says here, an innovative user of ganglion tech in the weapon design field. So they basically, they release weapons that are similar to the weapons of the ganglion. And I'm a pretty big fan of them. I think that their ether technology, since they use technology from the ganglion, most of their weapons are ether related. So, and I like that for some of the characters. For example, there's a certain character later on that uses a lot of ether-like weapons. Even L is going to be using quite a few ether-like weapons as well. So I like them, and I'm going to level them up just a little bit. Here, I'm going to at least get them up to the next level there, so they can at least release a little bit more equipment. We now have a lightware set. And I think I'm going to put the rest of my Moranium. Okay, we have a few noob series there. Candela. Alright, great. We have Pylum. Okay. I'm going to put the rest of my Moranium into investing in Granada. There. Also, one thing I've noticed, especially recently in Xenoblade X, is that I haven't extended my Moranium storage limits at all, so the maximum amount of Moranium I can possibly mine and have stored is 7,000. I need to extend that, and I can extend that by replacing one of my probes with a storage probe, which I should have one. I hope I do at least. I'm on my map right now. I'm going to be changing some of my probes. I didn't mean to fast travel there, but okay, I guess this works too. I can just fast travel back to Armory Alley whenever I have the chance, so I can change some of my party members' equipment. Actually, head out to Noctilum. It's taking quite a bit to load. Anyway, I can still access the probe here, so I'm going to be changing this probe to a let's see. Well, there are no sightseeing spots. Revenue doesn't look that good, but it has good combat support. I think most of its values are fairly mediocre. So I think this is going to be my storage probe, so I can at least it lowers the production value and the production and revenue value. But it will my will increase the amount of uranium I can hold by 5,000, so I can now hold up to 12,000 Moranium instead of just 7,000, which is going to be really efficient since so far we are going to be needing more and more Moranium at once to be able to upgrade our arms manufacturers. And I won't be wasting Moranium since I wouldn't have enough. Since I've reached the Moranium cap. I have another one up here, up to the north of here. Let's see. It's okay in combat support. I think I'm going to just use this as a booster probe. Because currently in the adjacent data probes, I have my link of I have my link of 3 mining probes, and that is getting me a lot of Moranium right now. So I think I'm just going to use a booster probe for this one to boost the effects of the other ones. There. First, my other ones. Ooh, okay. The one that is west of in LA has an excellent production value, so I think I'm going to put a mining probe there. In fact, I may even put... Yeah, I'm going to put a mining probe level 2 there, so that I can get even more Moranium from that one. And these two are linked. There are 2 that are linked over here, but what are their... They have good revenue value. I think I might just put 2 mining probes here. Just so that I can have a link there. There's another probe I could install just north of Biano Lake, which could have me a 3-way link, and I could increase my my production value by a lot, but I'm going to keep it where it is. I mean, there's 2 more probes that are just kind of out in the open. I'm going to make those storage probes just so I can extend my storage ability, my storage limits by quite a lot. Okay, there. I think my probes are okay. There's another one that's out in the open. What, I don't know, did I see that if any of those have a sightseeing spot? That have a sightseeing spot. That one had good combat support, but I don't have any good combat probes yet. Oh, it has a sightseeing spot, so I think I'll put a research probe here, and then I'll add that same storage probe to the probe that is near Sea Swept Base. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, now I should be getting a lot more Moranium as time goes on. But anyway, that's that. I'm going to be returning to NLA and buying some stuff so that I can equip my characters better for now before we head out to Noctilum. I have some messages in the chat. Okay, you'll pay for your insolence. Yes, we shall pay for our insolence. And when you beat Lorthia in the original Xenoblade, yes, you definitely did pay for your insolence. Anyway, it's currently raiding, so that's eventful. We have our terminal, or equipment terminal here, so I'm going to buy some stuff for my characters. Let's see. Nothing all that valuable for right now in terms of the long-range weapons, but short-range weapons, still nothing that valuable. So I think I'm going to just hold off on that. Let's see. These have good defense. I don't really like the way they look. That one looks like he's masking himself from something. Okay, that lowers one of my stat resistances, but it increases everything else. I think I'm going to buy that. Seems fine. Torso. Oh, we have stuff. Okay, excellent. Okay, that one's good. Increases defense. Lowers my melee attack though, but increases some of my resistances. That one I'm definitely not getting. Okay, that one benefits more overall. It increases my range attack, which is kind of what I need right now, and my defense, so I think that's what I'm going to be equipping, excuse me. And I might even equip that same one onto, I did not mean to do that, but I might even equip that same torso onto Lao's, just because it increases his range attack so much. That one I think I'll equip this, the left arm I'll think I'll equip as well, and here, I think my melee attack is low enough. I don't need to lower it anymore for right now. Just going to buy some footwear. Combat footwear, good. Okay, combat footwear or combat? Okay. That's lowering my melee attack. I'm just going to equip the combat footwear there. And that should be fine for right now. Elma, any good dual guns for right now? Not really, but okay. Melee, no. No. That one's good, especially for a melee attack. I think I'm going to equip that. Okay. Let's see. She greatly benefits from melee attacks, so I think I'm going to hold off on buying anything for her left arm or right arm, and I'm going to buy something, some good footwear here. Let's see. Nothing really all that special. I think I'm just going to keep with what she has right now. For Lynn, Gatling gun, nothing special, I guess. Wait, hold on. There's something good. There's something good. Okay. Oh wait, no, that was the that was her next class. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. I don't like that. It's good for a defense. I'm going to buy the combat goggles. For her, I think I'm just going to go straight defense. Increase her melee attack, but the combat corpus seems fine. Her melee attack, but increases her melee accuracy. That's a... All of these are pretty significant boosts in defense. I think we're going to... Yeah, I've been going to equip that to her. And then... Same thing for her right arm. For her legs... Footwear, she looks kind of ridiculous, but yeah, she looks really ridiculous. That was pretty good. That one's good overall. I'm going to equip that to her. And now for Lao, we haven't actually equipped anything significant to Lao, so I'm going to see if I can find anything. That's good. He doesn't really benefit that much from melee attack, but I think I'm going to equip it to him anyway. Let's see. Let's see. That one greatly benefits ranged attack, but it decreases his defense. Let's see. Greater defense, greater ranged attack. I'm going to equip that one onto him. Whatever increases his range attack would be fine. Let's see. These seem fine. They increase his range attack. He looks a bit ridiculous with all the heavy armor on, but still, at least his range attack is really good now. Okay. I think our characters are optimized for right now, if they will appear in sometime. Okay, there. I didn't actually check what new augments I can equip, or I can make at least. Let's see, weapon augments. Anything good in ranged attack would be fine for right now. One thing I haven't really talked about yet is the benefits in one certain stat called potential. If you remember that in the original Xenoblade, agility was like the most overpowered stat, And if you increase agility, you could, if you had your agility increased to the max, you could pretty much win at any battle at all. And, well, agility was nerfed in this one. It was split into accuracies for both range, melee attack, and then evasion as its own stats. And all three of those are their own stats. But now there's potential, which is a significant, which pays to a significant increase in your overall attack. It's basically, it's a mix between range and melee attack, and it benefits your attack output for both of them. I'll kill you. Yes. Link can take like Grind, Ricky, and Luigi. Yeah. She's more of a, I'd say she's more of a Rhine character than all three of those, because she can topple as well, and she has a decent damage output, but still. She doesn't have the ether capabilities of Ricky. He's referencing something I did at school. Okay, armor augments. Let's see. Stat. I would like to engineer a potential up, but I don't have the ability to do so yet. I don't have any Moranium right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to come back to this when I at least have a little bit more Moranium. Because I am able to engineer those augments, and that would actually benefit me quite a lot, but still. Okay. So before we show off L, and his capabilities in battle, there's another character that we have been completely forgetting about that we can recruit. And that is because he is, well, simply, I wanted to get on with the story last time, so I didn't really have the time to show off his playstyle. But if you have been paying attention to certain things, you'll know that there's one character we have been missing in showing off his capabilities, and that is Doug. Another reason I've kind of I left him for now is because he's already very powerful. He starts at level 18, which is 2 levels above us. So there's not really a need to level him up any. Yeah, I should have came around the other side. So if you're wondering where he is, you can skip travel down to the hangar on the lower level of the administrative district. And in the hangar, I believe somewhere. Okay, yeah. You can go up the slope behind many of the vehicles, and somewhere up here you should find. Yeah, there, Doug. Doug is at this is having lunch and drinking alcohol, but whatever. Hi, Doug.
Hey.
Part of the Harriers, and I would just like to show off his playstyle. I'm not going to be using him that much. I'm going to be mainly trying to level up L and increase our affinity with L, but I'm going to be using Doug mainly later. I just want to show off what he does, because I left him for now. And some of you may be curious. Yes, I'm putting Lau out of my party for now. We played as Lau. We had Lau in our party a lot last time. So I'm going to put him out for now. Also, another thing. I have... Cross has reached a rank 10 in this class. And thus, I can change it now. I'm going to keep with the Enforcer class. I'm not changing it to anything else. But within the Enforcer class, I can either go Psychoraptor or Blast Fencer. Blast Fencer is a really, really, really good class. It's the reason I love the Enforcer class so much, because you actually have the ability to go Blast Fencer. You get entirely new arts, and all of them are significantly benefited by your damage output, even though the Enforcer is much of a buffing class. I'm going to switch him to there, and I'm going to show off his new arts later. It takes a while to change. Okay, there. Yeah, he already has a change in his weapons. I'm going to switch Doug into the league, and the reason that I remember that is because not only have we changed to a Blast Fencer, but Doug is already a Blast Fencer Plus, and he carries many of the same arts, and I'm going to be showing that off in a minute. I guess I can go to Noctilum to show this off to some of the enemies near where we fought the boss there. I can go to be scaling to F in Site 219, which is near the boss. It's on the way to the beach where we go Media and the other prones. I'm going to be just fighting some of the enemies here, just so I can show how Doug plays in battle. New messages in the chat. When can you show Skells? You did not spell that wrong. Die! Yeah, Shulk, please calm down. Skells don't come in until Chapter 6. You cannot even get a Skell until you complete a series of quests in Chapter 6. And yes, Skells are completely optional. You don't even have to have Skells. They aren't even a part of the story. You can go through this entire game without even getting your Skell. It's interesting. I'm going to be fighting this tyrant right here, Lambert the Divine Wind. And you come back here, you freaking... No. You're running away from a battle, you coward. Okay, get over here. Hello. Okay.
Keep your head clear.
So, Blast Fencer is a, which is the class that Doug is a offspring of Enforcer, as you saw when I changed Cross to a Blast Fencer. And the main two arts of a Blast Fencer that you will be using a lot, yes, Doug has a freaking lightsaber. Doug uses a freaking lightsaber for his weapon, which is really cool. And the main two arts you'll be using is Starfall Blade, which has increased damage during melee combos, and Starfall Rondo, which has even more increased damage during combos. These two arts are ultra powerful together. It doesn't matter which order you use them, but if you just use them together, you can just so much damage just using them, because both of them benefit. No matter how well you use them, both of them benefit from being used in melee combos, and both of them are melee arts. He also has the traditional Enforcer Beam Barrage, which, as you already know, I love. It is an area effect art that does a bunch of damage. And lastly, once I can build him up TP to use the aura, he has Geolibrium. There's an aura that continuously restores his HP, much like Recuperate. It does a few other things too, like it boosts his beam resistance, but I would like to just show this here. Uses TP just like most auras do. It's basically Recuperate with a few other bonuses. Now I can do the Starfall Blade, Starfall Rondo combo. Seriously, those animations look amazing. I mean, you freaking feel like a Jedi. And of course, Beam Barrage would benefit from doing Geolibrium first, because a Beam Barrage does more damage with an aura. Okay, so yes, Doug is the Jedi of this game essentially. He's really, really good at doing lots of damage, and in fact, later on, you'll also see that he's really good at defending and buffing the party as well as an Enforcer. So he is all around a really, really good party member, and especially with the typical Starfall Blade, Starfall Rondo combo, his damage output is just really, all around, really, really, really good. And now I'd like to show Cross. Well, before I do that, I would like to level up some of Doug's arts, because I can at the moment. Specifically, I would like to move them around. I would like to move Beam Barrage over to the left with my my damage arts, and aura, my aura to the right. I'm going to be leveling up, of course, my Starfall Blade, Starfall Rondo combo, or Starfall those two arts. Because as I keep on saying, and as I will continue to say throughout this entire game, these two arts are fantastic and work so well together no matter how you use them. Beam Barrage is, of course, always a great art. I'll upgrade Geolibrium a little bit, but specifically my Starfall Rondo and Starfall Blade. I'll put the rest in the Beam Barrage. So once again, Doug is excellent at doing damage. He's basically Gwyn. He's basically Gwyn taken to a whole nother level, and minus some of Gwyn's defensive capabilities. Okay. I mean, he's not better than Gwyn in the fact that he's overpowered compared to Gwyn. That makes Gwyn useless, but because Gwyn has benefits on his own. He has really good defensive capabilities, while Doug is mainly offensive. But seriously, Doug is awesome. Now to Cross. I like to show, since Cross is a Blast Fencer, he also has Starfall Blade and Starfall Rondo. He doesn't have Starfall Rondo yet, but he only has Starfall Blade. But once he gets Starfall Rondo, Oh boy, his damage is really, really good. Okay. I'm going to just test it out on this, show it on this sphere. Cydia, and yes, he has a lightsaber too. Any blast fencer has a lightsaber. He has like orbiters from Kid Icarus Uprising. His range attack is, they seriously look like orbiters. If you ever play that game is awesome. His range attack right now is Stellar Ray. Deals weapon damage. It's an area effect move that affects that attacks everyone around him. It's good at doing damage, but nowhere near as good as his Starfall Blade. And seriously, not only are Starfall Blade and Starfall Rondo just really good at doing damage, but they look so cool when you do them. You feel so satisfied after you do any of them in either order. And also, just using a lightsaber is just freaking cool in and of itself. Anyway, I would like to check the chat real quick. Since mine is the one true Monado. I'll kill you. Yeah, Dunban has a lightsaber later on in the games, so I guess you can compare Doug to Dunban in that way. In fact, Doug actually shares a lot of the same characteristics as Dunban does, because Dunban in the original game, with Worldly Slash and Gale Slash, he was really good at doing melee damage, and so is Doug, and just doing damage in general. Sure, Doug doesn't have quite the evasion of... Still, they're both really, really good at doing melee damage. Okay, so now that's Doug. He's level 18, so we're not going to be using him that much, simply because we don't need to at the moment. But I'm going to now show off L, because L we do need to level up a bit and also increase our affinity. Sure, we need to increase our affinity with Doug as well, but mainly L. We need to focus on L right now. We can focus on Doug later. And also, I can do basic missions off camera and increase affinity that way with Doug, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that with both Doug and L. So L, as you saw earlier, is right over here at Armory Alley. And also, I have a mechanical level 3. Can I please get this treasure? Okay, yay, I can. Mechanical level 2, not 3, okay. L is right over here. He's leaning against this wall and he's thinking with his curiosity about humans. He'd like to open up a shop here. There's a quest about that later on that you can actually get from L, where he wants to open up his own shop, but that'll be later. And for now, I'm just going to show off L's playstyle. Switch him in for Doug. Yeah, L is only level 13, so he really does need to level up a little bit. We're going to go back to Noctilum and show off his playstyle as well. Okay, so I'm skiff traveling back to that same FN site 219, and I'm not going to fight the same tyrant again. I'm just going to fight some of the nearby enemies. Okay, so switching over to L. He's also very tall, first of all. He is the tallest character in the entire game, which makes sense as he's an alien. He's part of an alien species. But anyway, he starts off with 4 arts, 2 of them using TP, so we're going to be building up to that. He has those same orbiter-like things. I don't know exactly what they're called, but he has those same orbiter-like weapons. Anyway, I'm just going to be calling them orbiters for now. So he is a branch of Enforcer. I can't remember exactly what it is, but he plays a lot like Lin does. Think of him as a mixture between the Enforcer class and the Blast Fencer class, because he's a really good tank, and he acts as a really good tank. He has Stellar Ray here, which I already explained what that does earlier. He also has Lightning Cloak, which grants him electric resistance up. But he also has the benefits that Lin does of Iron Prison and Wild Down. He can inflict Topple, just like Lin, and he can buff his defense, just like Lin can. So he acts as a really good tank, and he's mainly a tank, but he has an okay damage output as well. You already know what Wild Down and Iron Prison do. Overall, I think L is okay. He's not he's not like amazing like Doug is, but I think he's good in certain scenarios. I think if you have Lynn in your party, there really isn't a point to having L in your party. But even still, he can be useful in some situations because he does learn some good arts later on. Just right now he's on the situational side, I'm going to say, but I'm still going to keep him in my party because he needs to level up a bit more, and I need to increase the affinity I have with him. So that's all of the changes to our party I will show off right now. And now I would also like to I forgot to do this on Doug too. Yeah, I'm going to, before we start what the main bulk of the stream is going to be, I'm going to head back to Armory Alley one last time and get L a few more good pieces of equipment. Should have probably did this with Doug too, but I have L. I'm going to be using Doug later, and I'm going to do this with L right now. I'm not going to be using Doug that much anyway. Yeah, Doug is the Dunban powerhouse cousin. So both of them use lightsabers, but Dunban could win. Yeah, Dunban could probably win it in a battle against Doug, because Dunban has better accuracy and evasion. He also has a lot more auras than Doug has. He has Peerless, Serene Heart. Let's see, he has Heat Haze, which can lead to a Soaring Tempest. But yeah, Doug has some really good arts as well. But you could pretty much think as having the playstyle of Dunban, but the personality of Ryan. Anyway, this is not the terminal I would like to go to. I'd like to go to this terminal and get some good ground gear for L. It's okay stuff here. That decreases his TP gain, which I don't think I'm going to do, because he has two really good arts that benefit from having TP, so I'm not going to buy that. Nothing good there. Okay. Back up to his actual equipable stuff. Okay, he could benefit from that, having better defense. Also, I just love how oh god, no, okay, that's disturbing. No, please, that is disturbing. Okay, no, stop it. that is disturbing. Okay, yeah, that is really disturbing. We actually need to get him some better stuff. Okay, he doesn't really benefit from much of this. I think I'm just going to see what, like, he benefits from some of that. That seems good. I'm going to equip that. That's disturbing. Okay, no. I need to get him a torso. Please, that is disturbing. Yeah, he benefits from a lot of this. I'm going to equip that to him. Survival body wear, and then for his right arm, that seems fine, and then I'll do the same for his left arm. Survival glove L, which is right up here. Okay, yeah, well, I'm not disturbed anymore. Okay. I got any more Moranium? I'd actually like to engineer an augment for once. I still have no Moranium. Okay, no. I'll wait. Have a little bit more uranium to be able to do that. Anyway, so the main bulk of today is going to be exploring Noctilum. So we are going to be heading to Noctilum. We explored a little bit. We explored mainly the southern part of Noctilum in the last stream, but now we're going to be going to the northern part of Noctilum. So I'm going to be skip traveling to FN Site 220, and I will meet you on the other side, I guess. We have more people watching now. Hello, 4 people watching. If you hear that noise, that's my fan. My fan is really loud. I think I'm going to just turn that off for now. Um, okay, so we're going to be heading north, and we're going to be exploring much of northern Noctilum, because we have not explored this yet. But the thing is, we're going to be going into some very high-level enemy territory, because there's a lot of high-level enemies. So I'm switching to Elma, and for the most part, using my Shadowrunner strategy, my blood sacrifice and Shadowrunner strategy that I've talked many times and praised being very, very good. There's some level 22. That one's not aggressive. I can grab some of these item orbs. The main reason I'm doing this is to, for one, increase my survey rate by installing some of the probes here, and just discovering locations and landmarks in general, so that I can come back here for specific quests. Because we haven't gotten to do that much since we haven't explored Noctilum that much. Get away. Shoot. Please. I didn't do anything to you. Just get away from me. How is it still locked onto it? Okay, that's a new enemy, but still. I discovered a new landmark in that time. Okay, then. Going back up to where I was. Crossing this twig. I think now there's a. Oh God. No, stop it! Stop it! No! No! Frick! These guys are freaking relentless. Shoot. So now I'm going back to where I was. I'm not really going to. That was weird. I'm not really going to be doing much. Mainly going to just be using Blood Sacrifice, then Shadowrunner, then getting by enemies, and installing probes. So this isn't really going to be exciting or eventful, unless I run into a certain level 51 monkey that's around here, because there is a level 51 monkey around here that I would not like to run into. But anyway. Nope. Probe around here. I know there's a probe somewhere up ahead though, and this probe up ahead that I'm talking about is actually being guarded by a certain monkey. It's not aggressive because it's sleeping on the ground, but okay. My Shadowrunner wore off. I think before I go any further, I'd like to level up Shadowrunner just a little bit if I can. I have a lot I can level up, and I have a lot I can change too. Okay. I didn't mean to make this just a customizing stream, but there's a lot of new stuff here, so I think I'm just going to see what I can equip. Shoehorn 3 new arts. I did stop doing that. Okay, down. Okay, Electric Surge deals ether damage. The lower her HP equals the higher damage. She has fairly low HP a lot. I think I'm going to equip that instead of Violent Streak, and then level that just a little bit. Ghost Factory. Grants Decoy. That's okay. Deals weapon damage. Okay, it's Executioner? Okay. Deals weapon damage, boost damage, and range combos. I have Stream Edge to do that. That's not really going to be that useful. And I think what I have on her right now is going to be fine. I'm just going to be leveling up some of her art she has already. Specifically Shadowrunner, because I would like Shadowrunner to last a little bit longer. Just going to be going up to her art palette, seeing what I could level up. Let's see. Going to level up Shadow Strike, Slaying Slinger, Stream Edge. Can't level up that, but I think that should be fine. On Cross, I like to level up both Starfall Blade and Stellar Rig, especially Starfall Blade. Level that up to level 4. Going to save some of his battle points for something else whenever I get Starfall Rondo. Let's see, she has Shield Wall, grants Barrier. I have Iron Prison to do that. Deals weapon damage with an aura, boost damage. She has a lot of auras. I think I'm going to equip that instead of, let's see, she has Bullet Storm. Okay, I'll equip Hellfire. I'll switch Hellfire for Bulletstorm, and then I'm going to move. I'm going to switch on my art palette. I'm going to switch Thermal Payload with Hellfire, because Payload can benefit as Wild Smash can from Wild Down. And I'm going to level up Hellfire a little bit. Let's see. Level up Wild Down, Trash Talk, Iron Prison. I can level up Hellfire a little bit. From the payload. No, okay, great. As far as L goes, I actually didn't level up his arts for this. Wild Down, I'm going to level up, of course. Iron Prison. We're going to switch Stellar Ray over to the other side, and then don't really need Lightning Cloak. Iron Prison's more important. Let's see. Level up Stellar Ray, then put everything else into Wild Down. Okay. That should be fine for now. As far as skills, I haven't actually checked skills yet. Just a new one. Master Edge, boost chance. Okay, that should be fine. She benefits from having better melee damage. I'm going to level that up. Now Cross, he has a lot of stuff. Now he's a Blast Fencer. He has a lot more. Has a lot better stuff. Potential, I'm going to equip. Beam damage, I'm going to equip. Going to boost his maximum TP as well and level this up. Okay, there. For Lyn. Okay, I'm going to switch this out for Dismantler and level that up as well. Maybe a little bit more there. Doesn't have anything. Okay, great. Now, that's all the customization we're going to do. Now it's time to explore. And get attacked by freaking Execulus. Stop it. Please get away. I don't even know where I'm going. Shoot, that's not really a good thing. I don't know where I'm going. These giant lizard deer thing are apparently very common in Noctilum. They're common in a lot of places in Mira. You'll see them. I need to pull up my Shadowrunner now. Okay, the probe I'm looking for is right over here. It's in this area, and I believe it's being guarded by a sleeping monkey. That's pretty high level. You started sleeping. That was the level 51 monkey I was talking about. Should actually be starting to call them by their actual names. This is the probe I was talking about. It's being guarded by that monkey, but it's sleeping. So unless we attack it, it's not going to attack us. Going to install the probe and fulfill my goal here. So now there's not going to be a lot more action here. I'm just going to be constantly doing Shadowrunner and running from probe to probe. So I guess I can about something. I don't think I've actually, as I'm doing this, I don't think I've actually praised enough. I've been talking about this game a lot, but I don't think I've actually been able to stop and just praise this game enough. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. As I said before, this game is incredible. Xenoblade X is a fantastic game. It has a lot of things right. And though it is flawed in many areas, I can see why some people don't like it. I guess I wouldn't say it's a bad game at all. It is, in my opinion, the best game in the entire Wii U library. That's even including games like Splatoon and like Smash Brothers. I'd say it's better than Smash Brothers, simply because it. Get up there, Elma. It has a gigantic world. It has beautiful graphics. And now I do have some complaints with the visuals, and I'll get to that later. But it has the landscapes look absolutely breathtaking. The world is very diverse. It's very alive. All of the enemies feel like they're alive enemies that are. They go about their daily schedules, doing around. The entire feels alive, and it feels like a living, breathing world. Own ecosystems and complex nature. And I really like that. All of the areas feel very vibrant and distinct, and specifically Noctilum. I want to talk about Noctilum a bit. I wouldn't say it's my favorite area. I think that'll come a little bit later. But I do like Noctilum a lot, and I like the overall environment. I like how kind of just twisted and complex everything is. It's interestingly designed. It makes a great contrast from Primordia, which was very simple. Hey, there's a freaking that thing wrong. Yeah, there's a level 85. Probe is over there, but it's by a bunch of aggressive. Okay, back to what I was saying. This game, its world is fantastic. It handles world building really, really well through all of its side quests themselves. I would say are better than the are better than they are in the original Xenoblade. The original Xenoblade had good side quests, sure, and it had a lot of standouts. But all around, some of them felt quite similar to each other in terms of their objectives. In this game, none of the side quests feel that repetitive at all. All of the side quests feel distinct and different. And they add so much onto the world. Another thing I haven't really talked about is the Collectopedia. If you read the actual Collectopedia descriptions, you can learn so much about the world just from there. About its history, about its agriculture, about the varying cultures of the xenoforms here. It's really, really interesting. And where am I going? Okay, hold on. Need to go over here. So yeah, I love this. I love this world. I love Mira. I love the side quests in it. Now let's talk about the battle system. The battle system in this game, I think I've already praised this enough. But in my opinion, if the world is probably the highlight of this game and just how vibrant and vast it is. But if the world isn't your taste, the battle system is so well done, and it's the one part of this game where I'd say it's a significant improvement upon the original Xenoblade. The original Xenoblade had a very, very good battle system and it was engaging with every fight, but this game takes that to a whole nother level. It's complex. There's so many intricacies to it. There's so many mechanics. I've played this game twice, and some of the mechanics I'm still learning each time I play this game, and that's something very, very special. In my opinion, at least. You run very fast. I think you might be some trouble as well. I'm going to use my Shadowrunner here. Because the probe is just over here. And also, everyone, we've arrived at Planet Namek. Okay, anyway, what I was saying was, this game handles many of its battle mechanics very well, and though it doesn't explain it that well to you, and I've heard complaints about that, it's rewarding when you actually start to get things, and the one thing I can say about this game more than any other is that it gives back everything you put into it. It rewards you along the way as you continue to learn and master all of the battle mechanics. It's very complex, but it's very rewarding once you master everything. I think that's it's a sign of a very well-made battle system. We'll get to more of its intricacies later, but for right now, that's what I can praise about it. Especially later on, there's even more complexities, and it gets even more deep, and it's more engaging with every fight. That's what I can say about that. The story I've heard a lot of complaints about, but I actually really love this game's story. I love the story idea. The fact that hi. You interrupted me. The fact that we're stranded on an alien planet. The fact that some of the tropes are a bit cliche. They're cliche sci-fi tropes, like the fact that your character starts out with amnesia. That's kind of a cliche RPG trope, but I like the way it's handled here, with the fact that it's not exactly amnesia, but more stasis. It makes sense from a scientific standpoint, and I just want to get the freaking treasure. You will not notice me now. Okay. But yeah, just everything about this game, from the story, it's riveting at every twist, and there are a lot of twists in this game. You've seen that already, but it's you'll see especially at the very end of Chapter 5, there's a big twist that I saw someone's reaction to, and it was priceless. My reaction was priceless as well, according to myself, who actually made the reaction. The music, as you can hear right now, is really good. I love Noctilum's theme. I like Primordia's theme, but Noctilum's theme is in my opinion, blows it out of the water. Noctilum has one of the best themes in the entire game, in my opinion. It's so adventurous, just so energetic as you explore this vast, twisted forest. I really, really love the music. I've heard complaints about the NLA theme, but personally, I like how it fits the mood of a bustling city. And I really like that. But once again, the landscape music in this game is really the highlight of the soundtrack. The soundtrack may not be as good as the originals, or Xenoblade 2's for that matter, but I still think it is very, very good. Now, I've been talking a lot. I'm going to go see the chat. Am I glitching out again? Yeah, it's going to continue to glitch out. Kind of sad that I'm the only one typing. Yeah, you're the only one watching. That's sad. Help, Goku! Help! Yes. Yes, Goku. Okay. Everyone, we are on planet Namek. I mean, seriously, the blue grass says it all. Let's see. I think I can make my way across here. If I'm correct in saying it's... I know there's a probe site over there. I know there's a probe site over there. I think if I make my way around here, there should be a way I can cross the water. Or at least an efficient way I can cross the water. Those falls over there look really pretty. Everything in Noctilum looks really pretty. I like Noctilum. I still wouldn't say it's quite my favorite, but it's up there. Noctilum is certainly one of my favorite continents in this game. Okay, now I need to make my way over there. I think I can run across this. I can run across this water, and I should be fine. Okay, no, I need to. This waterfall. No, I will make it. If I had the snapshot feature that's on the Switch, I would so take a picture of this. Seriously, that Switch snapshot feature, excuse me, is very, very useful. I've used it to snapshot a lot of things in Xenoblade 2, especially in Uriah and Mor Ardain. The areas are really, really pretty. Probe site is just over here. It's on a bit of a plateau, though. I think I can jump this. Yes, I can. Okay, good. It's right here. Oh, I currently still have a 5% survey rate with this area. I'm going to be increasing that as time goes on. Wait, no. Wait, that's not 5%. That's 15%. The UI was being built 1. Reach Serpentine Pass. I'm going to get this item orb over here before heading on. But yeah, seriously, Raheen, I hope you enjoy this game. I love it. It's my favorite game on the Wii U. I wouldn't consider it one of my favorite games of all time. It's probably even no list. But I still think it's a very, very good game in its own way. We use Shadowrunner to get past these guys. Probe site is right over here. There are a few item orbs just here. Wait, no, it's the treasure. Wait, what the heck? I made it all the way over here for nothing. No. Oh, God. Well, I guess I'm now making my way back. Oh, hello. I would not like to fight you. Thank you very much. Didn't even know you were alive.
Close in and strike.
Okay, so continuing with what we were doing, it should actually be right over here that I'm trying to go. Wait, is it up on the cliff? It could be. Shadow around to get past this area. Let's talk on my auto run. That's the I already installed. How should I go about this? There's another probe off this way. I guess I can go ahead and get that. I don't know why I jump a lot in this game. I think it's actually faster that way when you jump. These enemies aren't that tough, but I don't really feel like fighting today. I'm just going to run by. I like the way this place looks at night. How the mushrooms, these giant overgrown mushrooms are illuminated. What's over here, by the way? Oh wait, I remember this place. It's a cave. Sato Headwater. Surprisingly, there are no enemies in here. Oh, hello! Hello, buddy! Yeah, you're not aggressive, but still. You scared? I seriously thought that guy was a tyrant for a second. Okay. Looking up this overgrown branch. I like to look at those mushrooms. I said that before, but I really, really do. Okay. And right up here should be the next, probe site. Somewhere around here. There. Okay. There are no really aggressive enemies around it, so I think I should be fine to just install it here. Okay. Probe successfully installed. At the breakwater narrow. Okay, let's see. I need to get up there somehow. I can go back around and follow that path. Okay. Treasure up here. Get that. I have a new probe. That's a G4. Wow. Okay. That will be useful. lot of Insectuos, I could intimidate them, but they're a little bit too many for me to deal with right now. I think I'm just going to Shadowrun. What I'm trying to do with my Shadowrunning strategy, I'm trying to space out the times I use Shadowrun so that it has time to cool down. And so that I can use it efficiently whenever I need to. The probe site right over here, the other one I'm looking for. There's a treasure over here though. Biological level 4. Okay then. FN site 203. Can install this probe. And I can continue forward. And continue north. I'm going to go check the chat at the moment. Three or more people know you can scream as loud as Shulk. Yeah, I'm not doing that on stream. Then the whole world will know. Even when I cover your mouth. Yes. Yes. The Shulk scream cannot be stopped. Yeah, you'll pay for your insolence. Spamming is able to overrun the Monado. The Monado is nothing in the face of you'll pay for your insolence. It's a very strong Titan over there. What Titan? Tyrant, excuse me. Right over here, there's the probe. Just northeast, excuse me, of here. Oh, okay. I finished a quest. Wait. Oh, okay. That was a basic mission. I thought that was a normal mission. Never mind. I was like, when did I ever accept this? I never agreed to this. Okay. Okay, it's next probe site's over here. It's weird. A mixture between there and here. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay. Here we are. Yes. Yes. Here we are. It's a line from Dragon Quest. I've never actually played any of the Dragon Quest games, but I know some of the lines, for some reason. I need to go down here. Because there's another probe just over here. Very close to the other probe. I like the look of this water. It's poisonous water, but still, the reflection's pretty. There's a base camp. I'm going to change it to day, just because I like the day music a lot better. Okay, prep site. And there's another one off this way. It's beyond that wall, though. I can pass through over here, or not. There's another one beyond this wall. Let's see here. Okay, there's a path upward. I can head up this path. But this is a... Okay, this is a prone base. I need a shatter run through this place. I'm not fighting these guys. I jump just to get place really. Just let you enjoy the music. I love this song. Okay, it's right over there. I hope I can jump that high. I don't know how else I would get over there, but yeah, I cannot jump that high. Crap. Well, there's another way I can get over there then. I mean, there has to be.
It's a horse-eat horse world.
Yeah, I'm getting past you. Too strong for me. I hope this is the right way. This is behind the wall, so this should be the right way. This is a dangerous place, apparently, according to the news. Moving Whitewood. This is not the place I was meaning to go. No. Just, no. Please, no. Okay, there are more probes I can... There are more probes I can find further south. I'm going to install 2 more probes, and then I'm going to start doing side quests back in LA. Yes, you'll pay for your insolent spamming can stop the Telethia the Endbringer. Somehow. It'll annoy it so much that it'll just leave. I'm just imagining Disciple Lorithia versus Telethia the Endbringer. This fan's getting annoying. If Velma wasn't in this game, then Shadowrunner... The whole game would be so much harder without Shadowrunner. Well, at least the first part of the game. After we get the Skell, Shadowrunner will be a thing of the past. Because then we will hardly be noticed by any enemies on the ground when we have our Skell. It'll just be so much easier to navigate the world. Then again, pretty much everything will change once we get the Skell. The entire game will completely change. And all of your strategies, all of your battle strategy, all of your exploration strategies, all of it will change once you get a Skell. Once again, this music. It's good. I really like it. I play better than Primordia. Not many people would agree with me, but it's just so energetic and so adventurous. Primordia was too, but it's just this one is so. It's at this point in the game when you know that you're getting powerful and the enemies are getting powerful as well. That's what it makes you feels like. It makes you feel like. We're getting a lot of division points from this as well, because not only are we finding treasures, but reclaimers gain a lot of division points just from discovering areas and also installing probes. I could afford to fight you, I guess. I've been fighting many enemies, and I think I kind of need to. Okay, there. Did a lot of damage. Let's see. Just gain a little bit more TP. Going to raise my critical power tier, then use since I'm low at health. I just realized that that Electric Surge and Blood Sacrifice make a great combo, because with Blood Sacrifice you're purposely halving your HP, and you're making your HP lower, which is increasing the damage that that Electric Surge can deal. So that benefits a lot from that. Not only does Blood Sacrifice benefit your TP, but it also benefits that one specific art, which is interesting. You are powerful, and I don't want to fight you. Okay. We will install one more probe to the northwest pier, and then we will head back to NLA and finally start doing side quests. We're after the Twin Hammers. Is that referring to the waterfalls? Then again, there were waterfalls there. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's referring to these cliffs. I'm assuming it, at least. Twin Hammers is a good name. Daylight. Looks so much better than in the daylight instead of the rain. We're back in the stronghold. Never mind. We're out of here. I guess this is because I've been playing Breath of the Wild lately, especially with the Trampion's Ballad DLC. I finished it last week. But whenever I was thinking, whenever I was looking up those twigs, that was one of the dragons. Either Farosh, Din, or I can't remember what the other one's name is for the life of me now. Okay, so over there must be the last probe. I'm going to jump down and hope that it's in the canyon, that it's not at some higher place. We're at the Great Nail. I really do like the names of these areas. Catch Ravine. I seriously hope it's in this ravine. Okay, yeah, it is. Yes. I was lucky there. Or I wasn't lucky because it was already decided from the game. I don't even believe in luck anyway, so forget everything I said. I don't believe in luck. I believe in RNG. RNG is luck. This is the final probe we will install, and then we're going to start doing side quests. So yeah, we explored a lot of Noctilum, and there's even, the funny part is there's even more to explore. There's more that's further north of here. This is all we're going to be exploring for now. We now have a 22.45% survey rate here. I know that was long, and I know that was a bit tedious, but I just wanted you to experience a little bit more of Noctilum, just because I only showed you the southern part. There's so much more in Noctilum. And we'll be exploring just even more. We'll figure out even more about the mysteries of Noctilum as we do more quests. But I just wanted to show you just a little bit more of Noctilum and increase our survey rate along with that. So now, back to NLA. Yeah, I'm wondering where Florian is as well. Like, I don't believe in luck, I believe in destiny, but I'm really wondering where Florian is, because typically he's right there, and he's typing all throughout the stream, but Florian here, nor is Wyman. None of the regulars are here. Wyman, Florian, at least Raheem's here. And what do you mean, can we talk about things, Raheem? During the stream, sure. And yes, I can call after the stream. I am able to call. If not wrapped up in something with Xenoblade 2. If not wrapped up in something with Xenoblade 2, yes, I can call. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, yes, first quest. First quest, I will actually... Before I go to the first quest, I would actually have to go back to the Blade Barracks where I was, and I would like to show what the requirements are to progress the story. There are two main requirements right now. I believe we have to, I believe the two are, we have to complete an affinity mission called Renewed Will, and stop jumping, Elma. I would like to switch back to Cross now. We don't really need to be playing as Elma anymore for right now. Okay. Going into the barracks, and I'm going to show you the two things we need to do is we need to complete the affinity mission Renewed Will, which is an affinity mission that is in the commercial district, and it focuses mainly on the development of Arena. I really like that affinity mission, by the way. And also, the other thing is, I believe we have to install a certain probe that's in Bolivia. Yes, okay. So, to get to Chapter 5, we need to install a data probe at Bolivia's entrance and complete the Renewed Will Affinity mission. I'm going to go do those two things first, then I'm going to continue with some other quests. So, the data probe is the easiest. I'm going to start off with that. What I typically like to do is I like to teleport to, skip travel to the FN site 118, and then head east of there, and just east of there is the entrance to Oblivia. And Oblivia is the next continent we'll be exploring in the next chapter. Now we just head east of here, and we should arrive at the entrance to Oblivia. There's another probe we can install east of here as well. Yeah, back to familiar territory in Primordia. Well, it's everything in here is familiar territory to me since I've played this game before. Twice, but still. La Manca. That's this Manca? That's the name of this place. You are very powerful. Hello. Cibolona. Not quite Telethia the Endbringer, but you're still pretty powerful, especially for us right now. And also especially since the level cap in this game is 60 instead of 99. The only thing in this game that's level 99 is Telethia the Endbringer. Okay, F Insight 121. I'm going to install this probe. This isn't the probe that we needed to install, because it isn't quite in Bolivia yet, but we're about to get into Bolivia right now. As with the other two continents in this game, and with this entire game in general, you know it is going to be very, very, very big. And quite that. So we've entered Bolivia. We now have new item ores we are collecting. This is a new Collectopedia. I'm keeping it night right now purposefully because the Bolivia daytime music is extremely good. It is one of the best songs in the entire game. Yes, even better than Noctilum. In my opinion, the Bolivia day theme is one of, it is still one of the best songs in the entire game. And I would like to save hearing the daytime theme of Bolivia to when we actually get into Bolivia in Chapter 5. The nighttime theme is still pretty good. It fits the nighttime atmosphere, but the daytime theme, oh my god, it's good. So here's the probe, install it, and that's all we need to do here. So now I can go ahead and start Chapter 5, but there are a lot of missions I can also do in LA. I'm going to be doing that. Florian, hey, you're here, finally. Okay. Malik. Malik hasn't been here for most of this stream series. I'm surprised. Still calling even if you say, Xenoblade 2. If you'll pay for your insolence. Hello, Florian! You're finally here. I was talking earlier to Raheen about the fact that you have been here. You took your time. Okay. And you'll pay for your insolence. I've played a day for 7. I don't know what you mean by that, Florian. You have played a day for 7, but... Okay. If you're referring to Telethia the Endbringer, then no, I've killed all of the other super bosses in Xenoblade X, including Farsus the Everqueen. But I have actually never been able to kill Telethia the Endbringer. It's one of the only things in the entire game of Xenoblade X that I have not done on my own time. I've gotten all of the most powerful skells and weapons. I had a 100% survey rate. I had completed all of the quests. I've had a good majority of the achievements done. I had all of the heart-to-hearts done, all of the affinity missions done, almost all of the basic missions done. I was so close to 100%ing the game, but Telethia the freaking Endbringer sucks. I have never beaten it. Never. I've beaten Avalanche Odyssey in the original Xenoblade, but I've never... That one is level 120. And it can sometimes use Awakening, which can increase its level. I've beaten that, but I've never beaten level 99 Telethia the Endbringer. It's... I guess my build just hasn't been strong enough? I'm not sure. It's just, yeah. There's no problem, so she paid for insolence. 7 hours, I need a 460 SA laser rifle. Oh. Well, R.I.P. Okay then. It's weird. I was about to say R.I.P. myself, and then as soon as I said R.I.P., Raheen puts in the chat R.I.P. Need 2 of them left and right. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now I would like to, before we start anything, go accept a bunch of basic missions from the mission terminal, from the mission control.
Hey.
Okay. So I'm accepting anything in Primordia and Noctilum. And I guess in New LA as well. Oh, okay. I can only accept 20 basic missions at a time. I'll be completing all of these off camera. And I already have 1 done. Okay then. Okay then. So, our first order of business is actually in the industrial district. We have actually a few quests I can do in the industrial district. And I'm going to the wrong place. Okay. Industrial district and back at the central industrial district. Okay. We're going to be going back to the Outfitter's test hangar, because there is a really long-running side quest that I would like to go ahead and accept now so that I can begin. You could have accepted this mission back in back after chapter 3, before chapter 4, but I didn't exactly forget about it. I just kind of wanted to save it until now, because I was my time before doing chapter 4 was running a little bit long, and chapter 4 is just a great chapter altogether. So. It's right over here, I believe. And also, collision detection? What's that? Okay, I love doing that. Back at the Outfitter's test hangar, it's outside of the entrance. You don't actually have to go in. It's right outside the entrance, right over here. To the left of the entrance, you can jump over the barricades, and all the way over here, extremely out of the way, you can find a single red lobster on the ground. And now, what's the significance of the red lobster? You'll see. Clip, clip, clop. Did you hear that? Footsteps. Is that death creeping up behind you? Or are they your own footsteps as you ascend the gallows? Either way, each step brings you closer to your own end. The end begins. Good morning, good morning. I wouldn't say he's a person. I'm just going to play along anyway. I am the Blood Lobster, a dead man who crawled his way free from the deepest, blackest pit of hell. But today, I'm also your guardian angel. Clarence? Please tell me you know what movie that's a reference to. But first, a game. Do you see that toy in front of you? Pick it up and throw it as far as you can. Hurry now. And if you don't, boom! Yeah, ha, ha. It's true, it's true. Listen to its heart if you don't believe me. Flip, clip, clop. Did you hear that? The footsteps, is that death creeping up upon you? Or are they footsteps as you ascend to the gallows? Sure, I'll throw it, if you say so. I am the Blood Lobster, Grim Reaper of NLA. You owe your life to me! Humans, Xenos, none of it matters. This rotten ark and everyone on it will end in a wall of fire and pain. No one gets out alive. Do you hear those little heartbeats? I've let a 100 of these adorable little presents out around the city. And you're the one who knows. And if you turn the soul, boom! Uh-oh, I hear Death's footsteps getting closer. I'd start running if you hope to beat me to the bang. Rise of the Blood Lobster, one of my favorite quests in this entire game. If that, as if that, the introduction was any indication. I love that. I love that. As humorous as you think it is, it starts to get really dark after that. And you wonder what decision you should have made. But yes, this is a long-running quest that lasts pretty much throughout the entire game. There are 100 blood lobsters that are scattered all around in LA for you to find. Some of them you can't get right now, and that you can only get with your skill, but we're going to be getting them just as we find them. We're not going to be specifically focusing on this quest right now. Just over the course of the game, we are going to be just finding the blood lobsters that we find all around in LA. And at the very end, we'll scrape up the last few that we need to get and then return to the blood lobster after the game is finished. Yes, we're not going to be completing this quest right now. As long as you'll cross, the countdown will not stop. Now run, run and suffer. Dance to the bad tune of your own inexorable failure. Kya ha 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 ha. I almost forgot to mention something important. I felt some of my feisty little babies in places that can only be reached with a skill. If you don't have one yet, it's time to pull up one of those grown-up pants and get clearance from that idiot commander of yours. We can't actually do that now. We can only do that after Chapter 6. That's all for now. The next thing you hear from me will be boom! Kya ha 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 ha. Don't keep my little babies waiting. Tick tock, tick tock. That happened. That I love that. I love that introduction just so much. Anyway, I'm going to check the chat because new stuff has come up in the chat. Okay. Forgot about the one-shot counter spike. Should I have full luck? Okay. That's good luck. Okay. We secretly robots. Okay, for super bosses, what's better, boost or special up? For damage or ultra fauna killer? Better boost or for special up for more damage or okay, for super bosses, since the super bosses of this game have a lot of HP, like a heck of a lot of HP, more than anything, you at least need a lot of accuracy. You need to have high accuracy because because they're so high level, the super bosses will have high evasion. So having really, really high accuracy is one of the best possible bits of preparation you can possibly have. But out of the two, I would probably go for boost for special attack, boost for your special up. Simply because they have so much HP, and if you want to avoid taking that much damage and killing them as fast as possible before they can do that much damage to you, I would recommend specifically going for damage in that case. Anyway, so it is now turned day here, and our next order of business, our next mission, is right around the corner. Walgreens. No, I'm kidding. Is in the integrated production plant, and it might be here at nighttime. I'm not entirely sure. I hope it's not. Okay, no, it's not. It's right over here. Wait, no. You're not the person I wanted to talk to. You are one of the people Sullivan does have a quest I'm going to be doing before Chapter 5, but I would like to do the one from Roscoe first. Hello, Roscoe.
Thanks.
Ah, finally. Keen eyes, agile body, the very picture of a well-honed blade. Okay, you have a mustache. Should I go for an Italian accent? Okay, no. Seems luck is with me. The circumstances were less than favorable, and yet they've brought me a singular talent. What are you talking about? Didn't you come here because of my mission control posting? No? Well, no matter. I'm certainly not passing up an opportunity like this. I would ask for a moment of your time. My name is Roscoe, and I'm a curator. I typically fill orders from the Granada Galactic Group for Moranium and the like. A few days ago, we lost the signal of a freight helicopter near the sunlit spring in Noctilum. Fortunately, we've also lost contact with both members of the crew. We need to mount a rescue effort as soon as possible. Let's ask how this happened. The cause? Impossible to say, I'm afraid. Mira is a font of inexplicable occurrences. I cast it. Yeah, there's the affinity links there. One thing I can say with certainty, though, is that Howard and Siska despise one another. Perhaps their fighting escalated to heavy artillery. Ha! It's funny because it's possible, you see. Yes, well, you seem unamused. Moving along. Ask that you travel to Noctilum and extract Howard and Siska as soon as possible. Okay, a proper chopper. It's an interesting name for a quest, but we will accept it anyway. It will set us a navigational target. Excuse me. Thank you. I await your word of success. I hope you can see them both safely back home to NLA. Okay. And that we shall do. So now we need to head to Noctilum, to the Sunlit Spring. And that would be at the southern part of Noctilum, not the part we explored. So you can do this without doing all of the exploration we did, but I went ahead and did all the exploration we did because that will open up a quest that we were going to do after this. The one I was talking about from Sullivan. Because for that quest, you need to have a percent, at least 15% survey rate in Noctilum to be able to do. Okay. So we need to go right back to where Sunlit Spring, what he was talking about, is, I believe, if I'm correct in saying, I believe it's the place where we fought the boss, Goedia and the other prones. And that's where the helicopter missing. So we just head back there, and that is where our destination shall be. Right over here. And yeah, things don't look so good. They're being attacked. Stay back, you stinking monsters. I'm not about to end up being dinner for some damn salted. Excuse me, those are called salteds. Seriously, Howard? If you have time for this level of wailing, why don't you kill a few of the darn things and make yourself useful for once? It's suicide to take them all on alone. Though I bet you'd like that from me, wouldn't you? And when did I become the useless one anyway? You're the genius who wrecked the helicopter. Yeah, I can tell what she means by, well, what Roscoe means by they fight a lot. And who's that nagging caused the very fight that made me crash land here, huh? Oh, of all the immature, irresponsible, we're about 50 meters from death right now. But if it means I don't have to listen to you whine for another second, then I welcome it. Oh no, you don't have to give it up that easy. Besides, if we keep shouting, we may just scare the salted off. Or better yet, a friendly might hear and come for us. A friendly? Okay, a friend. Well, everyone, we exist. Okay. We exist. Okay. We need for some reason it took them a while to spawn it. We need to fight these, we need to defeat these jovial saltits and save Howard and Siska. No matter they're obnoxious arguing. That attacks all of them, which should be fine. I can just use my lightsaber. I'm going to build up to a secondary cooldown on Starfall Blade just to have it do a little bit more damage, although I could have benefited from using the Soul Voice there, but still. I can do more damage with that. One bad thing fighting after you switch classes is that you really don't have much to choose from now. Many arts to choose from, at least. Okay. There. Perfect to use the Soul Voice, Elma. Use Stellar Ray. Could have used that when I was nearby a lot of them, but I just want to do a little bit more damage to this one here. There's really no point in waiting anymore. I'm just going to kill these guys. Okay, I'm going to use the Stellar Ray against a bunch of them here. I'm at low health. Where's the... Oh, I'm targeting you. Okay. I think... Okay, Concentrate Fire. I have a secondary cooldown built up. I can do more damage with my Starfall Blade. Okay. One of them's defeated. I missed it! I was scratching my hand. And also, I fled the battle, apparently. This isn't just going as well as I thought it would, but we're so high level compared to them that there's no point in even being strategic at all. I can't say enough how much I just love the animation of Starfall Blade. Starfall Rondo is even better, but still. Okay. Saltits are defeated, and Howard and Siska are saved. No matter they're fighting and arguing. Between the crash and the welcome party, I figured my number was up. But then you arrived. Nice to see we haven't been forsaken entirely. Roscoe asked me for that. Yes. Seriously? Wow. Next thing you know, it'll be snowing in hell. Sorry. Roscoe's just infamously stingy. Stingy, excuse me. Stingy? Stingy? Okay, stingy. I never thought he'd shell out for help. But hey. I'm glad to be wrong. And even more glad he sent someone like you. That said, I'm afraid we're not out of the fire just yet. We need to repair the helicopter. Siska's shoddy piloting and maintenance work caused the crash, but I suppose pointing fingers isn't going to help anyone now. Anyway, I hope to lean on you for everything. I hate to lean on you for everything, but could you possibly procure 2 new anhydrous genders and a spherical EM motor? I need a stay to guard the helicopter, and Siska's performing maintenance inside. We're basically pinned down. Okay, agree to obtain the parts. Yes, I appreciate it. And we don't have any of these. This sucks. I sure thought I'd have I have at least the anhydrous generators, because those are really common. Well, time to start searching. Thought for sure I'd have them, but it's unfortunate I don't. I'm going to look up on the internet what the best places to find these are, so that at least this can go a little bit fast, a little bit quicker. No, I'm not, Raheen. No, I'm not doing that. No. Okay, no, I'm not screaming before the end. Next question. I have completed my thermal skill. All weapons have boost our attack and special up our attack. So what's spare to upgrade? Upgrade boost. What's spare to upgrade boost or special up? Boost R, I would say. odd theory. Okay. I'm not screaming like Shulk for the end of the stream, but I'm going to look up on the internet what the best place to find these things are, because you don't want me to just... No one wants to watch me just wander around the large field of Primordia and Noctilum for these things, so... yeah. I thought for sure I'd have some anhydrous generators, and I probably did, or excuse me, radiators, and I probably did before putting them into my Collectopedia. Like, scream a Shulk, no! That's your scream, no! No. Okay. I look up on the Xenoblade wiki, and the first thing it says is that they are common collectibles. Thanks for making me feel insignificant. Die. That's the best one you'll get. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip travel to the Talon Rock second treasure, because this is part of the continent I haven't explored much of yet. I need to head northwest of the Greater Gemini Bridge, which I completely forgot about this. I haven't explored this area yet, so I'm going to head over there. Okay, first of all, there's some collectibles over here. I guess it's because I used some of my hydrous generators for the A Hero's Ride quest, that one I got from Justin where I had to repair his car. So I didn't have enough here, but they're pretty common. I should have had more than just 2. And then I put one in the Collectopedia, but still. I believe the Greater Gemini Bridge is this way. I hope I'm not wrong. There's no point in fighting you.
Looks like we don't have a choice.
Stop noticing me! Stop it. No.
What a nice hot welcome. What a nice hot welcome.
By the way, Florian, which super bosses are you fighting right now? Have you defeated any of them? I think I can go up here and get to where I'm easier. Okay, here's for the Greater Gemini Bridge. I knew it was over here, and I was not mistaken. Okay. I know this game all too well. Okay, so just northwest of here is an FN site that I've been told by the internet that around there I can find some. Jesus Christ. Excuse me, I didn't mean to offend anyone's religion.
Just one more hit.
Bedrock hold approach. Yeah, this is a prone base. There's got to be a better way I can go about this. Well,
It's a four-seat horse worm.
that was bad. Sure I can return to the last landmark I visited. Let me think. I'm going place. Right? Okay. According to the they should the common place should be around here. Okay, here it is. Sicklestone Rise. According to the internet, this is where most of the anhydrous generators are found, or at least is a common place for them to be found. I'm going to try to search around here. Okay, that's one of them. And then I can reset them by just skip traveling. Okay. I'm going to check the chat before I do anything else. Play Murder the Rot part. You have killed all. I need to make skells for super bosses. Equals thermal skell. It's okay. Did my mic go off? Okay, hold on. Let me check. Okay, no, my mic is not off. I'm still. You can still hear me. Okay, comment in the chat if you can hear me. My mic should still be on. Make a bad boy dig a hole out in the desert, which makes him into a good boy. Trigger Conroy, yes. Okay, Florian, I think your strategy is pretty good. For right now, I think your build is pretty good. So back to the anhydrous radiators. Hopefully I can easily find a new one over here. Okay, there we go. Now I need to look up a stronghold for spherical EM motors. Still can't believe I didn't have that before before this quest. That's a very, very common collectible. I've seen it quite a lot exploring Primordia. Oh, back to the Weeping Whitewood. Well then, this is going to be eventful. I guess I need to start playing as Zelda again to get past some of these enemies. Chat, okay. Paris the Ever. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to switch back to Elma so that I can actually get the, I can do my Shadowrunner strategy and then get past these. So I can get some of these item orbs. Come on, please don't make this take too long. I don't want to be in here that long. Let me do Shadowrunner again. There's another enemy over here that I need to get past. There are item orbs over here. Okay, there we go. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. Or never mind. I don't know anymore. Okay. So now, back in Noctilum, and heading back to Sunless Spring. Yeah, it took me over 300 tries against Telethia the Endbringer for me to just finally give up. I remember that. Listen to the Vulpix! Yes, he and I were video chatting, and I said... Since my, hello, I don't want to fight you. Since my, my profile picture is a Vulpix, I said to his sister, listen to the Vulpix. The Vulpix knows all. I have an annoying laugh, I'm sorry. Okay. Hello, we have returned.
Did you actually?
Yes, we did actually. You the guy Howard mentioned? He said someone was bringing parts so we could get the heli up and start working. And start running again. And running again, excuse me. Okay, yeah, these are perfect. Should be all we need to patch the main rotor. The rotor, excuse me. To be honest, I don't really know how to go about doing that. Like, do I connect this part to the red wire, or is it the blue one? Frankly, I could care less as long as it flies, but Howard could have a conniption, have a conniption fit if I said that in front of him. We actually just had another fight before you showed up. Jerk ended up chasing me out of the heli. Anyway, maybe you could take charge of these repairs. Okay, so they'll give you a choice here. You can repair the radiator, or the rotor, excuse me. Wherever I do that. Wait.
Hey.
Okay, here, at the top. Okay, so you get a choice here. Either blue or red. If you choose the red, Farsus the Ever Queen sucks. I hate that tyrant too. Yeah. I hate Farsus. I hate Farsus the Ever Queen as well. That's the one that's in. If we're talking about the same person, that's the one that's in Sylvalum. That's within the gigantic ball thing. Yeah. I actually defeated it though after like 100 tries, but then it went to Telephia the Endbringer, got destroyed. Okay. Anyway. So you get a choice here. If you connect the parts to the red wire, then the helicopter will crash again. If you connect it to the blue wire, everything will be fine. We're connecting it to the blue wire. I'm not doing that again. Okay. Hello, Siska. Yes, you can fly again. We wrapped up the repair. Thank you for the help. Okay. Roscoe outdid himself, and they can now fly again before having a huge fight. Okay, now we can head back to Roscoe. Yeah, Farsus the Ever Queen can easily one hit kill any Skell, including your including the freaking Nadusius Hades. Okay, my sister tried to kill me when she saw Melia wearing glasses and said, "A princess isn't supposed to wear glasses." Oh my god. I'm guessing that was the ruby glasses, or no, wait, the master glasses. Because you already finished the game, and I'm assuming you found the master glasses in Prison Island. Yes? Okay.
Thanks.
I've been waiting for you. Both Howard and Cisco made it back safely, and you can get back to your work in the Granada Galactic Group. Okay. Proper Chopper is complete. Despite the ordeal, Howard and Cisco are still at each other's throats. I have no doubt they'll cause more trouble in the future. I'll keep your contact information handy. Okay. Keep your contact information handy. Yes, we are even though we're a reclaimer, we are technically the mediators here. Okay. Hello, Sullivan. I believe this is going to be the last mission we're going to be doing this stream. And next stream we'll finish up some more missions and then get to chapter 5. Okay. Sullivan. Hey, you. Do you have any interest in the Miran ecosystem? Sorry, that kind of came out of the blue, didn't it? Look, don't run. I'm not trying to recruit you into a cult or anything. I'm just searching for a kindred spirit. Show interest. Okay, yes. I am actually very interested in the Miran ecosystem. I've already stated before that I really think that this world is a very vibrant, very intricate one. Wait, really? Oh my gosh, you're the first person who hasn't dismissed me out of hand. My name is Sullivan, and I'm a botanist. We can tell because your interest in ecology. Ever since we arrived on Mira, my lab has been blessed with one fantastical specimen after the next. The biodiversity is simply dizzying. I might as well tear up that doctorate I earned back on Earth and use it to wipe my floor. But really, this is great news. I've never seen such fertile ground for academic curiosity. Even the leaves. Have you noticed the leaves? Most have these little. She sounds like me. This person sounds like me whenever I'm rambling about physics. Am I rambling? I'm rambling. And you're bored. I'm actually not bored. So sorry, let me get back to it. To get to the point, I'd like your assistance in my research. As I'm sure you know, there's a huge forest to the northwest of NLA. We call it Noctilum. And the Nopon call it Nightglow Woods. The plant life there is wholly unlike anything seen on Earth. I suspect the marshes deep within that forest might hold a specimen of extreme importance. I've been informed by many parties that collecting this specimen will be no simple matter. But I think someone like you should be able to handle it. I require 3 samples: one to experiment on, one to archive, and one to display, so that the public's appetite for science might once more be whetted. The marine ecosystem is shrouded with mystery and intrigue, but this inquiry will be the shaft of light which pierces the veil. All of science hinges upon your return. Okay, on your help. Okay, yes, Forest 4A, excuse me. We seriously already had all of the. Okay, we already had all of the collectibles we needed. I never actually had that happen before. The last 2 times I did this quest. We need 6. I cannot remember the name of the collectible. We need 6 of a specific collectible from Noctilum. Now we have it, we can return to Sullivan. Ah yes, hello, tell me, how goes the specimen collection? We have all of, oh wait, 3. No, we need that, okay, the 6 things we need for later quests. We have the Sekka Cosmos, 3 of them. Show it to her. Astonishing. Yes, thank you. These are fine samples, truly. I've heard speculation about the specimen's unusual properties, but this... No, I mustn't draw any conclusions before a proper investigation is completed. Hypotheses and evidence and so forth. Yes? Yes. I swear, Sullivan sounds so much like me. And yet, I think it's possible that the plant this was harvested from actually exists outside all known Mirren ecological chains. It's bizarre, but in the most delightful way. Life on this planet shocks me each and every day. Speaking of, I realize this is something of a surprise request, but might it be possible, and I dearly hope that it is, to enlist your help in gathering another set of samples of a different specimen. Water drains from those marshes you see, forming a river. That river's current carries a multitude of seeds to their future homes. The importance of these seeds cannot be overstated. They must be studied in minute detail if our analysis of life on Mira is to advance to the next stage. I need an archive sample, a test sample, a display sample, a training sample, a buttering up sample for sponsors, and a bonus sample for a birthday present. So yes, that's 6 samples. This is what I was talking about. 6 samples of a specific specimen that is a collectible in Noctilum. But all are vital to the continued function of science on Mira. Thank you, assistants. You have my eternal gratitude. And we don't have any of them. We need 6. Well, then again, we shouldn't have any of them. It's actually... Okay, never mind. I'm getting confused here. The 3 Sekka Cosmos are actual collectibles. The phosphor tree seeds are key items, so you can't actually get them before this quest. Okay, if you understand that, good. Okay, we have to go here. Near the old Dragon Tail tree is Rest Lake. Rest Lake is the same place where Gigio, the person who gave us the data miner quest, had their skull wrecked, and we had to go save him. We fled off to. We had to go rescue the info. He fled off to Whale's Nostril. We had to save him from Whale's Nostril, give him the info, and we got we had the quest done. Okay. Now we need to collect these specimens, and I'll read the chat. Yeah, you need to kill with the Queen Lyala. Excuse me. Didn't find the master glasses. She was trying to kill me. Okay, when I had the ruby glasses. For where the master glasses are, it's in one of the It's in one of the sanctums in the top floor of the main hall, of the banquet hall in Prison Island. Okay. So we need to go right over here. There's a lot of collectibles here. Scales of Justice. That's always been one of my favorite collectible items. There's another Sekka Cosmos. But seriously, I've never actually had 3 Sekka Cosmos. Hello! I've never actually had 3 Sekka Cosmos in before I accepted the quest. That's pretty interesting. I'm glad I had that. I don't have the TP to continue the combo, but whatever. Doesn't count me as still being in the combo anymore, I don't think. I don't have low enough HP to do Electric Surge. We'll win this fight anyway. This Raging Simius is going to... Excuse me? I'm going to switch back to Cross, eventually. Got to switch back to him originally. I'm going to switch back to Cross now. So yes, these are key items. You can't actually get them before doing this quest, so you can't already have all 6 of them. Key items are represented by the red collectible. And also, we need to kill some of these Saltits for a quest, apparently, so I'm going to go ahead and kill some of them, just so that I don't have to do this on camera. These Saltits are really easy to kill. And I have a lightsaber. Makes everything better. It's one of 2, so the other one is right over here. We should just be able to complete the basic mission. Whatever the basic mission was.
With a melee attack.
Sounds like he's
Everyone we meet! The sleeping dogs have risen.
That I've already explained most of these arts a lot with the later classes like this. Had an aura, which meant that I could get the bonus effect on Stellar Ray finally.
Going down!
Only I can freaking unlock Stellar Auto. Oh, Lynn's dead. Not Lynn. Elma is dead. I think it's only level 15. How is she dead?
Almost in, but not out.
I know I'm ready to shine.
Doesn't have any it doesn't have any electric attacks, but still, I could have done. I did it for the affinity from the Soul Voice. Okay.
Wonderful. We are still alive.
Okay, so where are the other phosphorus tree seeds? Don't know where exactly all of them are. Just wandering around here trying to find them. One of them is right here. We found 2 of them so far. They should just be on the banks of the lake. Right here. There's another one I see up ahead right there. Some high-level aggressive enemies. I'm going to briefly switch back to Elma, so I can use Shadowrunner. Where would we be without Shadowrunner? I swear. Down there. There's another one over here. Okay then, yeah, you're there, and my Shadow Runner wore off. Frick. Okay, this is bad. And also very awkward. I'm just going to, okay, there. One sacrifice. Shadow Runner, go. There it is. Okay, there's the final one. Great. Now I can go back to the industrial district, and return all of these as different samples for different things to Sullivan, so she can use them as different samples. I'm randomly pressing buttons. I'm pressing the trigger buttons, or ZL and ZR on the gamepad, so while I'm waiting. Wait, this is not the way. Okay. It's over here. Never mind. Wait. Oh, never mind. It's at the integrated production plant. It's just over here. Okay. There you are, Sullivan. We have returned with all of your samples of the phosphorus tree seeds. Welcome back. Judging by your demeanor, I anticipate good news. Yes, you do. Well, and your anticipation is... Your judgment is right. Is correct, I could say. Yes, precisely the specimen I desired. Of course I say desired only in the sense that it is vital to my research, not that right then. I'm impressed you actually brought samples for storage, research, display, training, sponsor kickback, and birthday purposes. You are a wonder, sir, or ma'am. You're talking to Elma, and a champion for Miran botany. Excuse me. Though your actions may not make it into my research paper, know that the results of your work shall live on for all time. If nothing else, please look upon your contributions with great pride. Oh, and you'll be pleased to know that I finished analysis of the samples on the samples of the first specimen you brought me earlier. It's shocking, really. The plant changes on a cellular level between morning and night to become a wholly different organism. It's interesting, actually. Just beyond any conventional definition of the word plant. It's an entity, I suppose. Just another in a long list of assumption-shattering finds on Mira. I well realized samples was not easy. You have my earnest, sir. Well, with Shadowrunner was actually a piece of cake. If I require hard to obtain samples again in the future, I hope you'll lend me your services once more. For storage, test, display, training, sponsor, gift, award, propaganda, and/or personal usage. Hey, one can never have too many samples, right? Remember, this is all about science. All about science. You have personal use. Okay. Looks like quest is finished. And I believe that's going to be the last quest we do in this stream. First I'm going to read the chat, then I'm going to end the stream. Maybe I'll play tomorrow. I'll stream tomorrow, Florian. If I have the chance, I will. If I'm tangled up in something with Xenoblade 2, then I will not. I couldn't get into the hall. You know the enemy for drop pile stunker. Excuse me. For drop pile bunker weapon for Skell. No, not. I know what you're referring to. I know the item that you're referring to, but no, I do not know the enemy that drops it. Anyway, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles X, the next stream, we'll be continuing doing missions around NLA, and specifically affinity missions because we haven't done any yet. But that'll be next time. I will see all of you then. Off camera, by the way, I will be doing basic missions so that I can build up my characters a little bit. Okay. That'll be all for this. That'll be all for today. Join me next time.